Okay, we're back. It's September 7th, 2016. Johnny, you listening to this Apple call?
I'm watching. Of course I'm interested because I want the phone. And I think Johnny Ive and Eddie Q haven't exactly lost all the magic. Everybody says, no innovation at Apple. We'll see. I don't think the innovation's done at Apple.
Aren't you clamoring for one of those watches that are waterproof?
No.
Just in case you decide you want to go diving down in like Turks and Caicos.
I'm clamoring for that the same way I'm clamoring for a pocket protector to put a bunch of pens in my pocket. Same thing.
But you do want the 7 with the wireless headphones?
Yes. Well, and wired, depending on. They're going to do it through the, the lightning port, Andrew. So allegedly Apple has been able to do that. That being the case, you eliminate a hole, which means it makes it easier to make it waterproof. And, we'll see.
Okay.
I need to see more than just the first few minutes of the Apple conference to introduction to make this a screaming buy for me.
Fair enough.
The phone definitely is a buy.
Okay, so we won't do an hour podcast on on Apple that hasn't even come out yet. Let's talk about money that we have made. Now, yesterday when you were in Chicago and we were in the office, we wrote against our gold position. I had the NUGT that I wrote against. I sold almost all of it except for a small position, and that's worked out. And did you write against yours?
I did too. Yep. You and I both, timing is everything, but also being disciplined.
Yes.
And, you got just a furious pop out of gold, $17 or $18 yesterday. There are some who will want to hold out for double that. Good for them. You and I are hit, stick and move.
Yep.
This is a very nice pop. We had it yesterday, sold in the money calls against it to lock it in as best we could. So I sold GDX and GLD calls yesterday.
I did mine right at the money. You?
Nice. Yes, I did too.
Yeah, I did it like $1.60. I think they're like $1 today. So nice. I'm happy. So what are we trading today? You got a Zika play? That's XON?
Yeah, take a look at XON. Pretty significant pop there, $1.56. This is a stock that on the day, folks, prior to this letter from from representatives of the Florida legislature, it was negative on the day. It was down around $25.80. It's popped almost $2 from there, and holding most of that. It's up 6 1/3% right now. Been up over 28 already. I sold some calls because of that. And Florida legislature asking for some emergency permission to basically
poison everybody.
If that's what it does. The Entrexon drug really is about genetically modifying the mosquitoes. Now, whether or not that genetically modifies humans, I can't attest, Andrew.
This is in the spray because they're saying that they're spraying all over the place and it's like killing the bees.
Yeah, that's a different thing. This is something that just basically, in layman's terms, I guess, sterilizes the mosquitoes.
Got it.
Anyway, Entrexon making a really nice pop on that. We've talked about that one a lot, been long it. Courtney Gibbons, who was on the show with us a couple weeks ago, Courtney Gibson, who was on the show with us, Andrew, she runs Loop Capital. She's one of the head traders there, brilliant lady. She bought it along with me and is tweeting along with us on it. So it's working, and we're being disciplined, taking a little profits here.
She tweets?
She does.
What's her handle?
Her handle is Courtney, KOURTNEY, and then it's RATLIFF.
Okay.
Her name's Courtney Gibson, but her handle is Courtney Ratliff.
Okay.
RATLIFF. Nice lady.
I'll put that in.
Smart woman.
I'll put that in the title so that she can listen to this. Hey, by the way, you're a child of the 50s. Do you remember riding behind the spray trucks for mosquitoes on your bike?
I don't, but I have seen that. I grew up in California,
Okay.
so we didn't have as much of that as you guys might have.
Yeah,
had in
like
Philly.
they're spraying DDT and all the kids are following it on their little chopper bikes.
Well, they claim, even though there's a professor actually who will actually even drink some DDT, he says it's so safe. Andrew.
Oh, good.
So he says the DDT got a bad rap.
Yeah, by the Ramones. DDT did a job on me. Okay.
Probably.
All right, so what else we got? You shot me over a bunch. I saw this PayPal, PYPL.
Mm-hmm.
They just sent me a new thing for my terms of agreement. I haven't opened it up yet.
Some call activity, SEP 39s. That's September 39 calls in PYPL.
Okay.
Cantor Fitz this morning reiterated them with a buy rating and a 46 price target. So, PayPal definitely getting some love, getting jiggy, if you will, Andrew. It's up 3.7% mid-session today, so it's a nice move out of PayPal.
I like it, and the options are right, spaced out real nice, the 39s, 39.5s, and the 40s. So got action all the way up on that. So I actually like PayPal.
Right.
Now, what else we got? STA. What do you want to do? Sticks?
Yeah, Sticks, or also known as Seagate Technology. It's trading 36.45. Very nice move here. That is about almost a 6% move, Andrew. So you had Western Digital, WDC, making a big move. They took out a competitor in the memory space that was a flash memory maker, SanDisk. You remember them because you probably have a bunch of.
There's one in my. There's one in the machine right now.
Exactly. Well, these guys, WDC raised their upside forecast for the year, so that's helping lift, others in the space too, of course. Seagate is one of those big players here. J.P. Morgan has a $20 price target on Seagate. They are way off. Stock's $36.50. So I'm more bullish than that, and I think perhaps the stock could press towards 40 on this move.
Okay, it's at 36.44. I got that written down. I'll look at this one. And what else?
Under Armour, just for grins, Andrew, UA, we put it on yesterday for unusual activity. We talked about 39 calls being bought again today in here. Plank is overseas with Steph Curry. Plank is, of course, the CEO. He's overseas with Steph Curry. Our Sarah Eisen from CNBC is over there with them. And I think that tour of Asia is a catalyst for upgrades for Under Armour.
Tell you what, they love basketball in China, like big time.
Yeah. And just off the 52-week lows, that's why we bought it yesterday at like 38.55, I think. I also added it to my halftime portfolio. So this is one I believe in, like it, and let's see if it gets a little jiggy here.
Yeah, it already has. It's up 42 cents right now. So you're up almost a buck from there at 39.36. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave it at that.
All right. Folks, remember, tell your friends about the podcast. We'll try to keep them short and sweet and give you inside dope on unusual activity along the way. And you can get more at Investitute.com, right, Andrew?
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, folks.